ready.
Hello, fans, and welcome to Khaos Grey Softball exclusively on YouTube. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy the game. Now, coming to the mic, the Beauty and the Beast, the two that couldn't be further from the truth. For tag team, Dane and Aaron.
Tossed off the cliffs of Dover, washed up on a faraway shore in the arms of the daughter of the buffalo. Mama said,
Good morning, this is Aaron. I'm sitting here with Dane. Hello, all you fans, friends, and family. We come to you from the Genesis Sports Complex here in Goddard, Kansas on this crisp morning. This is a 16 Open High School warm-up tournament here this first weekend of March. It's a bittersweet weekend, knowing that this is the final tournament for this Khaos team as a full squad before we split up into the high school and the 8th graders before the prep season break. We've got Riley and Bryceland and Miralette and Olivia and Bentley who are heading up to the high school ranks.
Yeah, and through the years, we've had the honor of watching those 5 ladies progress in the sport that they love. You know, some, like I say, have been here as early as the 10 and under ranks. So now, from those days to now being on the cusp of trying out for their respective high school teams there within the next few days. So we get one more chance to cheer them on as a unit. And now, this weekend, we'll do just that. And then we'll look forward to cheering them on an individual basis on their given high schools.
That's going to be great. And before we do that, those girls will do their utmost to lead this team in this tournament. And today, to the best finish that they can, while tuning up for the tryout season, which is imminent and right around the corner.
Yeah. So everybody, bear with us this morning and all day, as the emotions will no doubt run high, and nostalgia will definitely take hold as the weekend unfurls. There's sure to be memories made today to add to already that immense library that will carry us through until spring, and then the team reunites in May for that summer session.
And then so we've still got those 6th, 8th graders. That would be Allie and Georgia, Claire, Katie, Sydney, and Sophia. They're going to join, kind of merge with the G2 Heat Kaviznica team out of Salina. And so during the break, that finds itself in the game situations as Khaos, we'll kind of check in with that team as well and give you updates as they merge together. That's going to be the Kansas 29ers, with the 2029 being the graduation year for these 8th graders. So pretty clever name for the 29ers, and Nate's got a great logo design for them as well. So that team will probably play 4 to 5 tournaments during this 2-month period, and you can expect the Khaos page to carry those games for your entertainment and enjoyment as well.
So we'll sit back once more until June and enjoy some Khaos softball in all its glory. All the while just remembering, as the saying goes, Aaron, non vale te veserum, which obviously means this is not goodbye. It's simply see you later.
And with that, we look at their first opponent for this weekend, the Wichita Bullets. Its team will stand poised to make the road as rocky as possible for our girls. Khaos has yet to solve that mystery against this Bullet squad, but the team's practiced well, and hopefully we'll have some answers for them this Saturday.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us on the Khaos page, exclusively on YouTube. We're getting started, and as you said, Aaron Jack is my co-host. I'm merely Dane, and we'll get started here with the first pitch. Allie's leading us off, and she takes a strike right down the old chute. So she's down in the count. The ball's in the strike, and she peels off the ball into the screen. We're trying to keep this camera rolling. We got a couple of issues here in Goddard. There's a lot of
another ball low and outside to Allie.
Sydney will be in the on-deck circle. I'm going to try to get this camera fit for you. Low. Yeah.
Evens the count at 2-2.
Two balls, two strikes. Ball three.
That ball in the dirt kind of skidded across the plate, so full count 3-2. I don't think it's on the camera, but there's actually a little bit of snow still on the field. They're in the dugouts where they don't get any sun.
Chilly morning. What are we, about 40 degrees, I think? Ball push foul. Coach Nate with some great hands over there.
A hot shot foul down the third base line, and
we're going to try to move this
Coach
camera
Nate
a
knocked
little
it
bit.
down, kept it in the infield.
Sorry for all the jostling.
And the payoff pitch. Looked like a pretty good fastball. A little bit on the inside part of the plate, and Allie fought it off. Staying alive. This has been an 8 or 9 pitch at bat so far. Doing a great job of making the pitcher work and show all the pitches she has. Oh, ball 4. Scoots away from the catcher. Jill takes a look. She's going. Oh, she stays back.
Very uncharacteristic of Coach Jill to have her just stay at first. So that'll put a runner on as Sydney comes up.
So it looks like with the ball scooting away, the umpire is sending Allie to second.
So that's a good start for Khaos.
That's interesting on the rules. That ball was just barely past the net to the side. So apparently they're going to enforce that and kind of be strict. So and we got a leadoff walk with a runner on second now is the way that turned out with Sydney stepping in. Oh, great bunt, lays it down.
Great job by Sydney on the sacrifice.
Yeah, nice sacrifice there. Allie, good base running. So Sydney moves Allie over to third. Georgia steps up. We have one out and a runner on third.
Sorry about the hands there in the way. Trying to get the best we can. Georgia fouls one straight back.
Inside fastball that kind of jammed her a little bit, fouls it off. Sophia's on deck. Allie's watching the pitcher trying to time that jump.
Too tall.
Ball one, yeah, it's high and inside.
Yeah, sailed. That ball looks like it sailed on the pitcher there. A little bit of a breeze at her back. I think we got the camera halfway decent. Same way I live my life, halfway decent.
That's right.
The 1-1. Georgia peels one out of play, foul.
I like the effort there. The first baseman went for that. Just out of play, though. As umpire shouts out 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Georgia will be battling and swinging anything close here.
Runner at third still. Right up the middle. That's going to get through to second.
Oh!
That ball looked like it had more steam on it than it did.
Well, I think it was actually a great changeup on the outside corner, but Georgia didn't get pulled. She waited back and just got a piece of it. And with her speed, second baseman couldn't get it over to first.
Yeah, that had
an RBI.
Yeah, had a pretty wicked spin on it as well.
Yeah, it was almost like a pool ball just coming right back at you.
What's the name of it? A masse?
It was.
A wizard she is. Just a wizard over there. A sorcerer. What kind of fresh sorcery is this? That lets Khaos take a 1-0 advantage early in this tilt.
Georgia's speed, she's going. Oh.
Takes the base, and that ball being thrown to second by the catcher hits Georgia in the chest, it looked like, or in the stomach, in the solar plexus.
That's right.
From channel my inner gorilla monsoon there. So runner at second, one down. Sophia dips back in. Up a ball and no strikes. Peels one foul. You know, Aaron, I remember watching all these girls play those younger days. Sydney and I were on a different team at the 8U level. I remember watching a lot of these Khaos girls, in particular Riley and Sophia, or Olivia. Too tall.
A couple there, she's kind of sail away from her.
Yeah. In those 8U days, it seems like yesterday watching the coach pitch portion to now getting ready to try out for high school in this very town of Goddard. The 2-1. Swung behind one for 2-2.
A little late on an inside fastball there, but man, she can just push one out to the outfield. It's a good shot at scoring Georgia.
Yeah. Anything on that, anything out there past the infield gives Georgia a chance. That speed she's got. 2-2 now to Sophia. Swung below one for strike 3.
Jeez. Just got 2 outs. Bentley comes up to keep the rally going. Got a runner in scoring position. Riley steps up in the on-deck circle.
Chaos trying to give their defense as much of a cushion as they can. Too far in. As this Bullets team has gotten the better of Chaos twice. The 2 times they've played them.
Yeah, they're a really good 16-year-old team, pretty much based out of Andover, mostly east side team.
Too tall. Coach Justin does a good job. Demands nothing but the best out of his teams there, so usually deliver for him more often than not. 2-0 to Bentley, with Georgia at second. In again. A really great eye by Bentley there to lay off some really close pitches as we shiver in the cold here.
It's not warm today. It's kind of in the shade too. It's not open.
Yesterday, spring-like temperatures give way to this stuff. The 3-0. Ball 4 gets away, and Georgia will take third. Dead ball. He'll give the extra base to Bentley on the dead ball, out of play.
So Bentley goes to second. Oh, Riley's up with runners on second and third now.
Bentley will take second. One of the aforementioned 9th graders that'll be trying out at their high school this coming week. Comes another one for Chaos.
So it looks like the rules today on these fastballs or whatever, they're sending the runner to second, but they're not allowing him to come in from third.
Yeah. Riley swings underneath one. For strike one. 1-0 is the count on the scoreboard early here. As Riley steps back in. Too tall. Chaos continuing with that good patience they've had all throughout the end of the summer session and through the fall, and now you're not really chasing too much out of that zone. 2-1 as Olivia awaits her opportunity. The 2-1, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
All 3, here comes Georgia on the wild pitch. And another run will score for Chaos.
Cather throws it down to third, but high throw, no chance of getting Bentley. So Bentley's safe at third. Georgia scores. 2-0 Chaos. 3-1 count. Riley will be looking for something to drive here.
Yeah, hitters count here. Bentley looking to roam. Ball 4, and that ball will get away. And a run will score. 3-0.
Riley goes to second.
Riley goes, yeah, on the out of play ball. They're all looking to roam. I don't think it's more. I think it's a balance between staying warm and scoring runs.
It is.
I'm about to get up and start running around myself.
So the Bullets coach is going to call a little timeout here and get a little pep talk. Let her know that going to let the pitcher know that the game's already started.
Yeah. I was talking to Coach Justin before the game. This is their first tournament in the season to prep these girls for their high school days, and he was saying they've had a few, total of about 3 practices, some hitting practices, and early in the season, you try to find time with your team with all the girls doing multiple sports.
Yeah, especially this time of year, got basketball and wrestling.
So Riley at second. 2 down. Olivia looks at strike one. Coach Jill also gearing up for that season in Clearwater where she's an assistant coach and looking to lead that team again to the state playoffs.
I think 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And they don't go out early. They win some games when they get there. It's like, I think the last 2 years they finished 4th and 3rd at state.
They're a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, 4A. Yeah. So she's got to get her arm warmed up to where she can send people to second this weekend. The 0-2 or Olivia. Oh, looks at ball 3 on that inner corner. And Khaos is done away with. But not before.
Definitely calling the inside corner this time.
Not before Khaos can string together a 3-run spot to give their defense
Great
a little
way
bit
to
of a
start
cushion.
Saturday.
Absolutely. But we'll be right back on the Khaos Network for the bottom half, and we'll get that lineup when we return.
Hello, Khaos fans. Coach Nate, head coach with Khaos Grey. Give our sponsor, All Metals Recycling, a call for all your material handling needs. With over 50 years of handling experience, they are the premier company in the recycling business. From container service, aluminum, copper, brass, appliance, and even vehicle recycling, the list goes on and on. When you think of metal recycling, think Orange. Visit them at 800 East 21st Street North in Wichita, or call them at 316-262-1475 and let them show you what they can do for you. Thank you, All Metals Recycling, and go Khaos.
Thank you, Coach. We'll go to the bottom half, the home half of the inning. In the circle for Khaos will be Sydney. Behind the dish, Katie. At first, Claire Jack. At second, Riceland. Shortstop holds Georgia. Third base, Bentley. And as always, we'll get that outfield whenever they come set. So Khaos is able to maneuver their way to 3 runs at the top half of that inning, Aaron. That's a good start. Whether there were hits, walks, patience always pays off at the plate.
Yeah, we had the one ball in play with Georgia there.
Yeah.
And just there's base runners and the speed and the being aggressive and fast balls, and there's 3 runs.
Whatever it takes.
Just at this age level, you just can't walk.
Yeah. There's very, very few mistakes whenever it comes to this age group. Throwdown's complete. And in right field, we'll have Marilette. Straightaway center, as always, is Allie. And in left field, we'll have Riley. And here we go, bottom half of the first.
I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if left field, shortstop, and third base, if the sun's going to be any problem. Can't tell.
Yeah, that's true.
The way it's coming up.
Plus, to boot, that wind is kind of a crosswind for him. Sydney gets the first call and comes set.
Claire and Bentley are playing pretty close.
Just misses on that outside corner. Ball 1 to the batter. Ball peeled foul. A little late on that one, batter. Sydney evens it up at 1-1. Ball 1 strike. No outs, base is empty.
Ooh.
Just misses that outside corner for a 2-1 count.
That looked like a strike in the top half of the inning when the ball was in that same place.
Yeah. The jostling strike zone there. Heel foul again
Good pitch.
for 2-2. Now it's time to battle, as the saying goes. Chaos has a second game today. It's kind of an odd setup in a double elimination tournament here. The 2-2 from Sydney. Misses. Ball 3. Count fills up.
Yeah, depending where, after these 2 games, we'll have a bracket game for sure. And then kind of depending on win or lose that, we may have a 4th game today. We just don't know yet.
Just misses. The ball 4. So runner on an opening, a leadoff walk. In steps Lakin for the Bullets. Ball swung on.
Yeah,
Couldn't hold her check swing back. Ball gets away from Katie into the screen, and runner goes to second there. No balls in a strike. Just misses that inside corner again. That breeze picks up on us.
it does. You feel it. Oh,
Strike 2. Catches that corner. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. Ball peeled foul.
Ball jostles around the Chaos dugout.
Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Ball in the dirt. Good job by Katie to catch that on that short hop. To even things up at twosies. Ball 3 low. Ball 4. Misses low.
Hey, nothing hurt. Three's hot here. Let's go.
Coach Nate's going to go have a talk with this hurler there in this circle.
Here, Love's got some pretty good dance moves out in right field to the music. Kind of jamming out there.
She's always positive, always in a good mood, Miralette is.
Trying to stay loose. The infield's doing jumping jacks. The outfield took a little quick lap to the fence and back. So Chaos gets reset here with runners on first and second for the Bullets. Nobody out yet. Looking to protect that 3-0 lead.
Yep. Up steps Kaylee for the Bullets. Ball chopped foul. into the dirt. Kaylee also is a freshman this year for the Bullets, going to the same school as Olivia and Marilette. Ball off the mask of Katie. Shake her off. They ask if Katie's all right. She went, "Yes, I'm fine. It just hit me in the head."
That's what the helmet's for.
Sid goes ahead in the count. 0-2. Ball gets away from Katie. Runners advance to second and third.
So we lost our chances of force outs here, but still get the runner back to third and try to get him out here.
The 1-2. Swung on for strike three. So, ball hits the dirt on the swinging strike three. Katie holds the ball and allows the runner to reach on an error, a mental error, that is. And the runner goes to third, and a run scores for the Bullets. So 3-1, runners on the corners. Khaos on autopilot here, Aaron.
Yeah, we're. Oh.
Katie throws on the runner to second. Bryce cuts the ball. Had the runner dead to rights, but chose to go to third.
I don't know why she didn't tag her there.
So runners at second and third now, no outs. 1-0 to batter. Ball two. Two balls, no strikes as the batter steps in. Strike one.
There we go.
Finally finding the corner.
That's a hard pitch to do anything with as a batter.
2-1. Just misses on that outside corner.
That looked good. I was supposed to jump out of it. Stay all day.
3-1's the count. Swung on for strike two.
Great location. Good job by Sydney to battle back and make the count full.
No, it's runner still at second and third. Strike three, looking. One down. So trying to work her way out of a jam, she's put herself in here, leading off the inning with 2 walks. Run scores on a non-throw to first on a strike three, drop third strike. Ball one, just outside. The 1-0. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes about it. On for strike one. Sid getting herself back into the count there.
The Bullets haven't been able to catch up on that inside fastball yet.
Ball three. Sid having some trouble being with consistency here in this first inning. Strike 2. Filling things up. I think this is the fourth batter that's reached a full count here for the Bullets, making Sydney work. The 3-2. All 4. Fills up the bases. One down, bases loaded. Ball gets past Claire. Marilette comes up and holds the ball. Base hit through the infield, and 2 runs scored to knot up the game.
Claire and Bryceland both go for that, but it was just too far in between both of them.
Runners at the corners, 1 down.
Be a great time to turn double play here.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 down. Ball punched off the fist for foul ball, strike 1.
They're still having trouble with those inside pitches.
The 0-1. Oh, foul down the first baseline, just barely foul. Oh, 2 is now the count to the batter. Runners at the corners for the Bullets. Katie mows down the runner, trying to go to second on a high throw, designed high throw out of the zone. And Katie's able to.
Georgia does a good job applying the tag and holding on to the ball. It's kind of a tough collision with the glove out there.
Yeah, 1-2 and 2 down. Oh, low out of the zone. Even things up at 2s.
Now Khaos can just take a deep breath and make an easy play at 1 if we get something in the infield. Get that 3rd out.
The 2-2. 3-2. Full count. Ball 4 just missed. It puts runners at the corners. Call from Coach Nate. Runners at the corners. Just misses that inside corner low. So on for strike 1. One now as it counts. In a 3-3 ball game, 2 down. Runners at the corners for the Bullets. Swung on for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes now to the batter. Swung on for strike 3. Coach Nate, a few words to his pitcher there. Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Morning. Awesome.
The whole aura of the facility is picked up as Coach Mitchell comes and says hi. And Aaliyah, a great player in her own right. So thank you for having them this morning to flank us there. So we'll go to the top of 2, which Carissa will have a word with her pitcher as well, and we'll be right back after this message.
Hi, this is Sydney, number 27 with Khaos Grey. If you're ever in need of one of the best general practice attorneys, don't hesitate to give Morgan Coons of Coons Law Firm a call. With over 15 years in the legal system, no case is too much for them to handle. Visit them at 956 North Wood Road in Wichita or give them a call at 620-255-2417 and consider it solved. We want to thank that group for their sponsorship this season. Go Chaos!
Back to work for Khaos with the bats. Bryceland will lead things off. In this inning, in a 3-3 ball game. Looks like the hitters ruled that first inning, Aaron.
They did.
Lots of walks.
Both sides had quite a few walks, and really, I think he only had one hit.
Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Ball just away. That outside corner is not a friend of the pitcher so far this game, Aaron.
Yeah, that ball was pretty close, but
Both pitchers are just painting corners, but not getting the benefit of the doubt there. Bryson steps in, up a ball and no strikes. Katie on deck. Ball 2. Rise ball sails too high. 0-2's a count to Bryce. Two balls, no strikes. 3-0.
good job by Bryson to work the count. 3-0, not swinging at any of those.
Way ahead in the count here.
She's probably taken, but you never know.
Well, 4.
Lead off batter. Goes
Yep.
down to first on the walk.
From our perspective, that strike zone is a postage stamp.
Yeah, it's
One of those where it's a meatball game. It's the only thing that'll suffice for the umpire. Movement pitches, drop balls, change-ups, forget them.
we'll have none of it.
Yeah, just put it over the fat part of the plate and that's it. Katie steps in with Bryce at first. Strike 1. Marilette will follow in the lineup. Oh, 0-1 to Katie. She's been swinging a great bat, Katie, so let's hope that continues for her.
She got a couple nice hits 2 weekends ago.
0-1. Katie feels he's out of play.
Swung under that one a little bit. Timing was good. Good cut. So 2 strikes now. She'll be battling. Anything close here. Trying to move Bryson to second.
Ball too low. Bryce goes on the pitch, and she's able to slide in to second safely.
Bryce got a good jump on it. Catcher had a good throw down there, but you just on a change up like that, you just can't throw out some more faster runners like that.
Yeah, that's great execution. Just the pitch was, yeah, absolutely.
Good slide by Bryson. And also keep her foot on the bag when she popped up because the shortstop had the tag on her. So good job of staying on the base there.
Yeah.
Katie takes a high one.
Up and in. there. Marilette in the on deck area, timing things out. Runner at second, no outs. Top of 3, 3-3, or top of 2, 3-3 is the score. Up and away. Like I said, those movement pitches and they're not going to get the call on that. 3-2 to Katie. Katie puts her up out of play. Stay alive.
Umpire likes those inside strikes, though, so she did a good job to battle and fight that off.
Three-two. We do it again. Katie trying to drive in a run there.
Bryce is on second.
Oh, lays off.
That. That's a good at bat by Katie.
Yeah, went down in the count 0-2 and worked herself masterfully to a free bag there. And we'll get a courtesy runner.
So we're going to have a courtesy runner with Katie catching. She's going to go back to the dugout and get her gear on. And I think Sauce is going to come out and be the courtesy runner. So she's first available.
So Marilette comes in.
Yeah, Marilette comes in with Bryson on second and Sauce on first.
You may see her lay one down here, but we'll see the...
Always dangerous to bunt or slap one over the third baseman's head.
Yeah. One of the more fearless batters you'll see is Marilette. Always on the chalk there. Ball too tall. But I'm sure Coach Nate's going to have her take a look at a few as both pitchers are struggling to...
Yeah, there's no sense in helping the pitcher on a quick bunt or a swing at something right away.
Yeah. As both...
Whoa!
As both pitchers are having trouble solving the strike zone this morning.
Catcher threw it down to third, thinking Bryson was running, but she wasn't. Third baseman wasn't looking, kind of scooted off the bag a little bit. Pitcher's got it back. We'll try again to throw a strike.
Yeah. 2-0 to Marilette. Swings on one, behind it. For strike one. Claire on the on-deck circle.
She had a great swing there. I think she stepped a little bit towards the first baseline though. She's dialed in for a second shot here.
Oh! Tries to lay a bunt down, peels it straight back. For 2-2.
Just got under that bunt, fouled it off. I think we would have had him fooled there. It was a good call by Coach Nate. His third baseman was back on the bag and not charging.
2 balls, 2 strikes now to Marilette. Gets the slightest piece of it.
Good job. Aggressive with 2 strikes. Staying alive. Just not swinging at balls outside the strike zone. Same.
Yeah.
Great discipline by the ladies today.
We apologize if our voices are shaky. We're in an ice box here, refrigerator to the late person. Peels ball 3 away to stay up 2-2.
Another good cut by Marilette.
2 balls, 2 strikes remains the count. It's Claire getting more and more antsy in that on-deck circle. Two balls, 2 strikes. We do it again. Strike 3 looked at, much to the chagrin of Coach Nate.
So now Claire's going to step in. Sauce on first and Bryson on second. 1 out now. Need some timely hitting here. Try to get back up on top. Allie steps out in the on-deck circle. So Allie and Sid are on deck and in the hole. if we can keep this going.
So Claire steps in. Keels the foul ball. Out of play.
All the balls are on the net now.
All the foul balls that go out of play are collected in the net, but they've yet to fall out of that net. So this is the only ball we have left to play with. The 0-1 to Claire. Swung on for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Too tall. For ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes now as Claire steps in. Runners at first and second for Khaos. 2-2. Trying to get Claire to chase, but Khaos is usually pretty disciplined. Laying off. And the count evens up. 2-2.
Runner still on first and second.
Ball too low. So we know that low and the corners are a dream today. Looked like a good pitch. 3-2. Ball 4. Another walk drawn by Khaos.
Nice. Nice job by Claire. Down 0-2. Out of back and draw the walk. Just not swinging at anything out of the strike zone.
Looks like Coach Justin on the Bullets is pulling his left fielder, possibly a pitcher, to come in and maybe see if she can solve this ever-shrinking strike zone. It's
They
been
better hurry.
established.
If the strike zone keeps shrinking, though, it's not going to be anything left. They need to hurry up.
We're playing kickball.
Race against the clock. It's not the 71-minute mark. It's how fast the strike zone disappears. It brings a whole new element to the game.
That brings Allie, top of the lineup. Oh, bases loaded, 1 down. Too tall. Oh, they got Bryce hung up. Bryce is able to slide back into third on the rundown. So that's a fortunate play for Khaos there, and that we didn't give up that second out.
Yeah, that would have been a bad time to lose a runner.
So bases remain loaded, and Allie's looking at a 1-ball, no strike count in the meanwhile. She steps back in. Too tall again. Ball 2. More conventional ball at the eyebrows there.
That's right. Pitcher's got pretty good velocity, but just not finding the strike zone. So
The ball's starting
It's
out
like
high and it's staying
old
up there.
softball meme, nobody cares how hard you throw ball 4.
That's the duo, Allie. Swung on. Strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, too tall. Three 1 hitters count here. At Allie's discretion, says Coach Nate. Ball 4 gets away, but a run's coming in anyway on the bases loaded walk.
So Khaos takes back the lead, 4-3. Sid steps in, bases loaded. George is on deck. Got the potential for a big inning here.
Yeah, absolutely. the meat of the lineup, or the heart of the lineup, is coming up. Coach Justin looks like he's getting on the bullets, getting a little uneasy over there. Bases loaded, 1 out situation here. Then he peels one straight back. Strike one on the foul. The 0-1 to Sid. Oh, straight up to the pitcher. Off the fists for 2 down. Floater back to the pitcher.
The ball was kind of inside and just jammed her a little bit.
That'll bring up Georgia. 2 down, bases loaded.
Use a bases clearing triple right now.
Absolutely. 2 down. Georgia steps in. Ball in the 5-6 hole. It gets underneath the shortstop's glove. And that'll score a run on the base hit.
It's a good play by the left fielder. Run up, field that cleanly. Not let Claire score from third, but 1 RBI as Sauce crosses the plate. Base is still loaded. 5-3 Chaos. Sophia had probably her hardest hit ever last 2 weeks ago. Indoors, it was like dead center field. I think it would have been out of any field we've ever played on.
Absolutely. Let's hope for one of those. Oh, low out of the zone. Let's hope for one of those hits.
Yeah, that was. She's had some rockets, but that was the best of all, probably.
Coach Nate letting her know that she's engaged a little bit earlier with a pitcher of this velocity. So 1-0, she's up in the count. 2-0. Little chin music there. 2 balls, no strikes. Georgia at first, Allie at second, Claire at third. Crushed to right center field. That's going to get in the gap, and it's going to roll it to the fence. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score in Allie. Georgia's coming in. She'll score. And Sophia with the bases clearing trip or double.
Just crushed that in the gap. Outfielder had no chance.
As Bentley takes strike 1.
First pitch strike. It looks like she overran it by about a step and then had to come back. I don't know with the breeze, it's possible the ball tailed on her too. I don't know. But
yeah, absolutely. But
when it hits you in the glove, you got to catch it either way.
Yeah, especially right in the palm there.
But
she had 2 hits.
That's not her problem if she crosses the plate. For the 8th run of the game.
Thank you very much, base hit.
That's right. It's like, you all figure that out. I don't know what it was, but I'm going to score.
This brings up Riley with Benny at first. Ball up out of the zone, gets away from Kaylee behind the dish. And surprisingly, Jill sends Bentley to second.
A lot of bettors in Vegas lost some money on that. They were thinking Bentley was staying at first. Nobody expected that.
Ball and no strikes to Riley. Low and in. Bentley tests the fates and goes to third on the bobbled ball.
It's good aggressive base running. The instant that ball slipped away, she was breaking and going.
Yeah. Good job by Bentley to recognize what was going on.
Another wild pitch or fast ball is going to probably score another run now with the runner on third.
8-3 is the advantage for Chaos in this early morning tilt. Ball low. Great job by Kaylee behind the dish to catch that short hop.
Sauce is on deck. She wants a shot at this.
3-0 as Riley's in command now. Chaos's dugout's getting louder and louder as the game wears on. gaining confidence as Riley takes a strike. Taking all the way.
Does that make it 3-1 or 2-1?
It should be 3-1.
3-1. Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
believe it's 3-1. They have 2-1 on the scoreboard.
Uh-oh.
Ball gets through the shortstop as she vacated. The third base was coming up to play the
Nice piece of hit by
bunt.
Riley. Yeah, so the third baseman was charging in, which they shifted the shortstop way over to third. I'm not sure why, because there was nobody on second.
Yeah.
But she hit the ball where the shortstop should have been for a single and an RBI.
We'll get a change of pitchers here by the Bullets. Khaos is able to start throwing some hits together. You know, they solved the velocity there of the first pitcher. So 3, maybe 1 earned run of the 3 in the first inning. Now they've done a great job of working that count, getting on base as best they could, and runners or their teammates will hit them in. So Khaos is looking pretty here at 9-3. We'll get a new pitcher here. This pitcher has about the same kind of velocity here, so it shouldn't be anything. Well, actually, nothing's really surprising Khaos as they step to the 16U. They faced some great pitchers from fall and then 2 weeks ago to today. They'll get those 9th graders ready for that, like we said, for that next level, which I think most of them have their tryouts this coming week, I believe.
Yeah.
So we wish them luck. Olivia and Marilette will be going to a Wichita school here. And Riley and Bryson will be in the old great city of Goddard, one of their high schools. And Bentley, I believe, is Park City area. So those girls will continue their journey. The warm-ups are done, Aaron. What do you think so far of Khaos's inning?
They've been haven't swung any bad pitches. They've been running the bases aggressively. I mean, there's a nice mix of really timely hitting.
Yep.
The pitcher wants to walk the bases loaded, and then we'll just smash one over the right center fielder, hit the fence, and 2 huge hits that inning.
Absolutely. Ball away on the first offering from the new pitcher. Riley's able to slide back on the pickoff attempt. Back to first. Olivia up in the count. Ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Riley. Enough about that patience up there. No balls, 1 strike to Bryson. Inside for 1-1.
That's
Right.
a small strike zone.
Yeah, I say it's a postage stamp and it's shrinking. Riley at second, looking to roam, as well as Olivia, who's at first. The 1-1. 2-1, ball gets away. And Riley hustles over to third.
And that eliminates any of the force outs that they could have had an easy step on the bag at second or third. So
Oh, we go, Aaron.
yeah,
We're at about 62, 63 minutes, possibly.
not many teams have been able to take Khaos into the 3rd inning. So Bullets are no exception.
Ball one up and away to Katie. Marilette on deck. Ball two, too tall. Riley's able to scurry back on the attempt by Kaylee behind the dish. She's able to straddle that tag, I think.
Yeah, that was.
And there's a great eye by the outfield umpire. That could have easily been gone either way. Very close play there. So 2-0 to Katie. Katie Martin takes a strike. Oh, gets away from first on the pickoff attempt. And so Riley's able to come home.
Throw took a hop and got by the first baseman as Bryson dove back as the ball fluttered out in the right field. Riley races home for the 9th. Was that the 10th run?
Should be the
10-3. And Sauce gets over to third.
Ball away. Bryce goes to second on the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to Katie. As my toes numb out here. 3-1. Strike 2. Catch the outside corner. Now it's time for Katie to go to work here.
Let's go, Gretchen! Be fit! Let's go!
The 3-2. Keel's foul out of play.
That was a good job of being aggressive. That was probably a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
we got a piece of it.
We do it again.
Oh,
Strike 3 called as he finally decides to that there's a corner there. So strike 3 called. That'll do it with Chaos, but not before they put up a hefty spot there to the tune of 7 runs. So they take a commanding 10-3 advantage. So we shall get to that bottom half of the second inning, which is probably going to be the last inning, Aaron. And we'll be right back after this on the Chaos Network, exclusively on YouTube.
Hello fans, this is Bryson, number 1 for Khaos Grey. If financial stability is what you're looking for, look no further than Goff Financial Group at 740 West 2nd Street in Wichita. Tell them your vision and they'll make it a reality. From investments to retirement, they do it all. Give them a call at 316-683-8400 and set yourself up for a bright future. Tell them that Chaos sent you. Thank you, Goff Financial. Go Chaos! Hello fans, this is Claire, number 16 with Khaos Grey. When planning your retirement or financial future, don't do it alone. Let Wade West and Edward Jones Financial Advisors put you on the right path. Give Wade and his team a call at 316-773-9880 to set up an appointment or visit their office at 13303 West Maple in Wichita. Thank you, Wade West and Edward Jones, for believing in our organization. Go Chaos!
Back to work for Chaos. Katie's a little late out of the dugout there, getting her gear on there, getting all geared up. She'll come out just in time for the third out.
the infield's the same with Millie at third, Georgia at short, Bryson at second, Claire at first.
Here we go. Bottom of two. Swung on for strike one. Oh, 1. Katie shifts the defense. Swung on for strike two. The 0-2, the rock, fire. Swung on for strike 2. 1 down.
Hit 3 pitches in the exact same place. Couldn't keep up with any of them. Start off the inning with 1 out.
Stark contrast to the first there.
Yeah, it took us a little bit to get that first out last inning.
And that top of second lasted so long, it almost feels like a completely different game.
Oh,
Just misses the corner. Must have a round plate. There's no corners up there to be
there are no
had.
corners today.
It's definitely a dish. The 1-0. Strike 1. Back to the well. Same pitch. Different result. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. The ball catches her on either the elbow or the hand. On that inside pitch.
Well, that may be a good thing as we're about to run out the clock. Get 3 outs, 2 finalists.
We're coming up on about 70 minutes, so we're anticipating 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second now on the steal. Ball just low again for ball 2. So it's trying to dance on that lower portion of the strike zone to get some ground balls to her infield there. Nothing doing so far. It's 2-1. Just inside. Three balls and a strike. Ball to Georgia at short. She gathers. Is able to get the runner at first on, like we say, plastic girl at first.
It was a plastic girl, a little bit of a rocket cannon shot from the shortstop, but it was high, and so
Claire's,
we got the arm extender.
yeah, go, get. Aaron, little work to do.
Yeah, that Bullets team's really good, but like you said earlier, it's their first game. We got a couple months of rust, so
Yeah,
we get to play them again tomorrow in bracket. I bet it's a different team.
absolutely. So Khaos will take this victory any way they can get it, and they'll move on to the 2 p.m. game. We hope you'll join us around 1:45 hour. Keep watch on YouTube to make sure when we go live that you're there with us. So from Genesis Sports Complex, on behalf of Aaron Jack and Khaos, I am your humble host, Dane, saying